Good morning, friends. How's everybody? Good fucking morning. What it do? Where's my tea? Do I have tea? I ordered something from Amazon. Pieces of shit. Delivered it to the wrong place. And now I gotta wait even longer. What will I do? How will I go on? How will I live? They get it right 99% of the time, but that 1%, you know? All right. Good morning. Morning, Amato. Good morning, Cookie. Scriveleaf. Andrew. What's going on, man? Only dogs can gemme. The fuck? What username is this? Is that you, Lolo? You changed your name? Good morning, Scrappy. Lisa, good morning. How are you? So yeah. Hello, first off. I look very red. You guys seeing this? Why do I look so red? Let's fix this. Let's fix this. I don't like this. Is very red. Very. That's not better. It's kind of worse. That's a little better. You see this, right? I look very red. Turn down the there's no saturation. There's no saturation, man. I'm using the same exact settings I always use. Maybe I am red. Maybe I'm dying. Maybe this is it. This is it. It's over for me. It's butt cancer. It's butthole cancer. That's it, friends. It's a good game. I'll figure out why later. I don't think it matters. So, what's up, Zach? How you doing, dude? I look fucking red. I look very red. Hey, Allie, how are you? Can we get a shout out for Allie, please? It was nice knowing you. Yeah. Oh, well. That's okay. Good knowing you guys. Hey, thanks for the support over the years. I have red disease. What's up, Vincent? How are you, man? Guys, go give Allie a follow. How's everybody doing this morning? I found something interesting on the internet the other day. I found remember the other day we were talking about Crocs? You guys remember that? I got just a little something to show you, and we're gonna come back to it. We're just gonna touch on it for now. Come back to it later. But yeah, no problem, Allie. Did you guys know that Crocs did this abomination? Who knew about this? Who knew about this, and why didn't you tell me? Kentucky Fried Crocs. Does this look okay to any of you? Did you guys think that this was something? Did you guys think that this was something that was acceptable? I'm looking at you, Andrew. What did you know about this? It's still not as bad as the Arby's Furby. Did they really do? I mean, that's funny. Oh, this thing? Oh, yeah, we saw a picture of this. The nightmare fuel. Hold on, let me pull it up. Here you guys go. There you go. It's the stuff of nightmares. So we have KFC Crocs and Arby's Furby. This is truly horrifying. I've only ever eaten at Arby's once. It was okay. Looks like a potato on your feet. The Crocs. No, I mean, I could see the fried chicken. And they literally put a piece of fried chicken here. Can you imagine going out in public wearing fried chicken Crocs? Kentucky Fried Crocs. I should make this it's beautiful in a way. I should make this the background of my computer. There's a show brand that did an Aquascape show too. What? So anyway, that was something disturbing I found yesterday. Got to say, the KFC Arby's is this real? Is the Arby's thing real? Does anybody know? A giveaway? Oh yeah, you want to give away some KFC Crocs? We could do that. Bro, why am I so fucking red? Very weird. Very unusual. I'll have to look at my camera later. I didn't do nothing to it. I just left it on all night. But beyond that, I didn't do anything. Hold on, let's see. Brightness. What's the brightness at? What if I brighten myself up a bit? That's a little better. Now I look very bright. Yeah. Whatever. I'm just blushing. Yeah, it must be that. Check your blood pressure. It's not. I have immaculate blood pressure. It's probably. I probably fucked up the camera somehow. Okay. So I got mugged. I went downstairs to grab one of my packages. And while I'm opening up the package, I got a new mug. But it's very cool because you can open the mug, right? I need to get some. I need to get like a napkin or something. Okay. Ready? Hold on. Shut up. I know you're all saying mean things. Hold on. Shut up. Shut up, everybody. Shut up. And then this little insert goes into the mug. And then you got little, my little loose leaf tea. So it just sits like that. How cool is that? Admit it. You're a little jealous. Tea. It's a dope mug. Who's the man in the back? That's fucking Guy Fieri. How do you people not know Guy Fieri? It's a good mug. Yeah, it's a good mug. And then when you're done, you can top this and does a pretty good job keeping the heat. But when you're done with like the loose leaf, you just do that, and then it just holds your little loose leaf. Is it an Amazon find? Yeah. The mug? Yeah. What kind of tea are you drinking? This is. It's like marshmallow root, almond, vanilla. Not me almost bamboozled thinking you were actually mugged. Nah, I hate to do it to you guys, but come on. Come on. How are you, Hufflepuff? How are you, Hufflepuff? How's your day going? I'm enjoying my soda bottle? Nah, just get you one of these. It's cool. Look at this shit, though. A dope-ass handle. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me... you guys remember the dress? Let's do this together. Hold on. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, chat. Please don't give it away. If you guys know what if you guys know this, just don't give it away. Okay? I'm going to show you guys something. And I'm going to ask you a question. Yeah, I'll link the mug in a second. I'm going to show you guys something, and then I'm going to ask a question, okay? You don't have to do anything other than answer truly. Okay? So hold the fuck up. Let me get it open here. Okay, I'm going to show you guys something. Here we go. Yo, okay, thank you for the biddies, baby. Oh, biddies. Biddies. Shows his dick. Could you imagine? Chaos, how's your day going, dude? Should I run a poll? Yeah, let's run a poll. Why not? Ass and titties, give me those biddies. Woo! All right. I'm going to run a poll real quick. I'm genuinely curious. Okay, here we go. Ready? What color is this dress? What colors are this dress? It begins. Yes. Yes, it begins. Come on, friends. It's a simple question. What color is the dress? We got gold and white, blue and black, white and I don't know, black and blue, blue and black. I'm seeing white and gold. Sarah says blue and black. Scrappy says white and gold. I'm not gonna tell you guys what I see yet. I'll tell you once everybody's voted. Make sure you vote. Make sure you vote. You should see it above, somewhere up above the chat. I can't spoil it yet. You guys will see. I genuinely see both white and gold and blue and black, black and blue. Lolo, why'd you change your name? And what the hell is this new name? Only dogs can me. I want to see. Okay. I think everybody's voted, right? Has everybody done the official vote? So, this is a blue and black dress. This is officially a blue and black dress. But there was a huge debate on the internet that saw white and gold. And so it was a competition between blue and black and white and gold. There's one other thing I could show you. This is more of a listening exercise. All right, let's see if I can find it. Was this the one? We got to go to YouTube for this one. Okay, I think we need... Is this it? Are they gonna... Okay. Found it. I found it. Okay. I'm gonna turn this... Where's this coming through? Here you guys go. This is just a listening exercise. All you need to do is listen. And tell me what word you hear, okay? We're gonna play that again. What are you guys hearing? I wonder if we can find a better... maybe I can find a louder one. It's muffled. Okay, let me try it. Here we go. So which one are you guys hearing more? Are you hearing brainstorm or green needle? White needle? The fuck? Brain needle? So what they're doing is it's brainstorm or green needle, okay? I was actually the weird one that said I heard rainstone. Think about that. Rainstone. Rainstone. Brainstorm. Brainstorm. Green needle. Green needle. Rainstone. Rainstone. So this is just one of many things on the internet that people like. There's been a bunch of different things like this. And it's interesting. And I think the reason that I bring it up is because it's just interesting how we all see the world very differently. You know? You guys ever think about that? How differently, like how we all perceive the world differently? All right. So, with that said, I'm going to take a big old delicious sip of tea. And I think we jump into our day. So, I'm actually going to let you guys decide. I have a few things on the plan today. Number one is there were some suggestions as to a channel that we can react to. Something called like the Fresh and Fit podcast. That was one of them. Another one was called the Hodge Twins. But also, I have a few YouTube videos that have nothing to do with that. I think we're going to probably end up doing both. Which one do you guys want to do first? Brainstorm now. Now I hear brainstorm. I hear Toledo. Yeah, but we're missing like the t sound. Have you seen the one from Toy Story with Barbie and Ken? No, what's that one? Oinknito is the closest thing I'm hearing to a word. Oinknito. Very nice, very nice. All right. Let's do let's start with TikToks, eh? Ken says, "Oh Barbie, oh fuck," or "oh fuck." Look it up on YouTube. Okay. Do that one more time. Oh, okay. All right, here we go. One last one. Pay close attention.
Hawaiian surf trunks.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. So.
Oh, he says Barbie.
Hawaiian surf trunks.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage.
He says Farby. Like he's loading up the F. Oh, Farby.
Hawaiian surf trunks.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage.
Yeah, it's between fuck and Barbie. It's Farby. Oh, Farby. Oh God, Farby.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. Oh, Barbie. Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. Oh, Barbie, those were vintage.
Yeah, he doesn't fully say fuck. I'm not hearing it. Is anybody else hearing fuck? I hear oh Farby.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. Oh, Barbie, those. Oh, Barbie, those.
Yeah, and I think the voice actor did that on purpose. They got to have a little bit of fun. Let's look up a different one. Hold on. Let's look up a second one.
Let's see. Hawaiian surf trunks.
Oh, Barbie, those were vintage. Oh, Barbie. Oh, Barbie. Oh, Barbie. Those were vintage. Oh, Barbie. Oh, Barbie. Oh, Barbie.
I'm not hearing it. I'm hearing oh, like at best it's oh Farby. Oh Farby. Those were vintage. Yeah, that's how it's an interesting trick of the brain, how the brain works with that stuff, with that type of shit. It's Laurel Yanny thing all over again. I don't know of that one. I'm hearing oh Barbie for sure. What's up, Egg Spellcaster? How are you? Can we get a shout out for Spellcaster? So let's do. I'm chilling, brother. I'm chilling. living the dream. Let's make some fun of some. I only hear bitch please. We're on different planets. You are over there in Mars. Let's do what is it? The Fresh and Fit podcast? Was that the one? Fresh and Fit podcast. Apparently it got canceled. Okay, so I'm going in blank here. I don't know shit about thank you, Vincent. I don't know anything about this podcast or these people. I'm walking in blind, so you guys got to help me out here. Okay, I don't know anything about them. This was recommended to me. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with what I hear or very upset with what I hear. I don't know.
What's your body count?
Me or Fresh?
You. And then Fresh after you, but you first.
I'll just say I don't know what the number is right now. I don't
You
know.
don't? So it's that high.
No, what happened was that I had an accident with my head. I can't remember the exact number.
Sure, of course. 447.
Huh? 447. 400.
Can someone tell who recommended this? Because I don't actually know what we're looking for here. Before I dive too deep into this rabbit hole, what exactly are we? Let me look in the React section. Oh, here's one. Show it. What?
Could you ever cheat on me? Ever cheat on me?
Oh,
Absolutely.
Oh,
But why absolutely?
Could you ever cheat on me?
Say no.
Absolutely.
But why absolutely? You could have just said yes. That would have hurt less.
That's why I don't make dumb decisions like talking to guys one-on-one.
So you don't go to a mechanic or workplace that has males like supermarket?
Or hanging out in compromising situations.
So basically this lady is telling her husband if she hangs out in compromising position, she will cheat. Where is her self-control? Did her baby eat it?
I'm sorry, babe. I don't know if this is hard for you to hear, but everybody is absolutely capable of infidelity in the right/wrong circumstances.
Capable, yes, but you are basically telling.
First and foremost, I completely agree with her. I fucking completely agree with her. That's a level of self-awareness that I think many people don't have. They're like, "What, babe? Oh my God, no! I would never cheat on you. I couldn't. I would be so like, yeah, the fuck you can. In the right circumstances, everybody can cheat. Out your mind. Anybody who says they would never cheat has not taken a giant leap back and said, like if I was surrounded by my perfect tens, as I have decided, like what's attractive to me, my tens, and I was put in a situation, you never know what you're capable of. You just don't. Anybody who says that they do, they don't understand themselves.
Your husband, you will do it if you are in those positions. Imagine telling a judge, Your Honor, if I enter McDonald's, I will steal the chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay.
That's why boundaries are so important.
Lady, boundary is important, but self-control is more important because people will break through your boundaries sometimes. That doesn't mean you should shakalaka boom boom them.
And even if people think I might be too strict, I don't care because I'm not taking that chance.
Amen.
I'm not putting myself in a position to even be close to a position to potentially fall to temptation.
Jesus Christ, on a motorbike. Where does she sound like if she gets stuck in an elevator with a man?
What are my tens? I don't know. That's interesting. I've never actually sat and thought about that question. I don't have a good answer for you. I don't know, Lisa. What's everybody's perfect tens? I don't know. I don't know. It's like the same thing, Cookie. It's like the same thing as people saying I would never be violent. I would never hit someone, right? It's like, oh yeah? There's a lot of people, to me, it's a lack of imagination. And then we'll get into that would never happen kind of argument. Pretty sure you said something about the girl from Stranger Things. I've never watched Stranger Things. There's people I'm very attracted to, but I don't know that I have a perfect 10. Like a completely oh my God. Oh. Me and D have we have a cheating free list. Hi, Mystic. How are you? We have a list of people that that if we were given the chance to if we were given the opportunity, frankly, to sleep with them, that we would be allowed to. So like mine was Natalie Dorner, or like Olivia Wilde was someone historically I've been pretty attracted to, like that. So everybody has like that, but those are like celebrity crushes. Like some people are nuts about Taylor Swift. Some people everybody's different. But if I were in the real world given a shot, would I do it? Probably not, right? Okay.
Man, they will make a baby.
Because anyone is capable of cheating, but I will not be cheating on you.
For now, until she smells a man.
My husband is currently on a date with another woman,
And why are you telling us?
so clearly he's going to leave me for her and my marriage is done.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here is a banana.
Except for the fact that I'm non-monogamous, and so this is the first time and nor will it be the last. I am Danielle. I've been open for about 13 years.
Ah, God damn it, she tricked me. It's one of those people that allow it. Give me back my banana.
I was just talking to someone who recently opened up her relationship, and her husband's going to be away for the weekend for the first time with someone else, and what were my recommendations for her?
Why is she asking you? She should be asking Adam22. He is the expert.
Why are they always putting on like face creams or makeups or something during like I get that there's a degree of like, yeah, well, otherwise it would just be a talking head video where I'm just basically sitting here and talking at you. But you always notice like they're doing some shit like, yeah, so my husband's like out fucking another girl right now and just, oh my God, my hair's such a mess. Like, what?
I assure you, I am okay with being in an open relationship and my husband dating.
Damn, what a lucky man.
And yes, I date too.
Damn, what an unlucky man. She tricked me again. God damn it, this lady is good. I will not fall for her tricks again. Tell me, lady, once and for all, what is the real deal?
Yes, I date too.
Jesus Christ, on about the mic. What in the Adam 22 is going on here? What happened to the days when men were just hypocrites and do it, but don't allow their women to do it? What did you?
It's the good old days, brother. Them good old days are gone. I'm sure ethical non-monogamy. Holy shit, stop fucking texting. Hold on. Phone's going on Do Not Disturb. Okay. I'm sure ethical non-monogamy works for some people, but most of the time it sounds like a pre-breakup trial period. But it works for some people. Yes, I would agree with that. Hi, Casual. How are you, man? Open relationships are funny. Like, which one is having a great time and which one goes to bed crying every night? I think it really, like, I've done an open relationship years ago. I wouldn't do it again. But the situation was different where, like, I was with my partner. This is my first fiance. I was with her for 10 years throughout, like, high school and college. So we decided as we were going to different colleges that we would do like an open relationship and just, because we didn't want to miss out on college and we didn't want that to be a problem later in our relationship. Really, we just both wanted to fuck other people. But it kind of worked because we agreed to it. And then eventually we closed the relationship, and then later she cheated on me multiple times anyway. So can you say that it worked? No, not really. But sometimes you just want a nut. I get it. Sometimes you just want a nut. Oh, hell no! I get attached too easily. I couldn't do that. I think that left the door open. Yeah, that left the door wide open for many penises. And vaginas. Okay. I am sufficiently hydrated. That left the door wide open. Wide open. Woo, wide open. You could twirl a cane through that door.
Nothing, just joking.
I ended the relationship.
Betrayal.
And cut off an engagement from a great man.
But why?
He was a good man. He loved God.
That is good.
He loved and adored me. He was there for me.
C'est bien.
He was handsome. He was well educated.
Vigilant.
Yes, he checked all the boxes. But there
There's a bot. There's a bot. Neighbors gather around. There's a bot.
was still something missing. And I just knew that I could not go through with this marriage. There was just something that did not connect. I felt that there should have been a connection between he and I in order for me to be his wife.
Jesus Christ, the motorbike. Lady, he is not Wi-Fi. You are not iPhone. Why are you looking for invincible connection when he already has all the good qualities that you want?
That's good. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use that with a client the next time I'm with a client. Like, I don't know, Rory. I just feel like there's something was missing, you know? Like, bitch, he ain't Wi-Fi. I heard a man on the internet say that, and I'm taking it. Rory, you should start making shorts where talk while you shave your balls. What? How did we get there? How did we arrive there, my friend? Oh, because the makeup. Oh, yeah. Hey, guys, today we're going to be talking about the finer points of ethical non-monogamy. Yeah, hold on. I just got to lift the ball up here. You got to be real, okay? You really got to smooth the skin out before you go over this part. She wanted Bluetooth. True. Welcome back, Andrew. How you doing, man? Shouldn't you have realized the connection was missing before getting engaged?
And so I cut off the engagement.
You fumbled the bag, lady. He's a good man, Savannah. Is it because he did not possess the demonic energy that you ladies seem to be attracted to these days? I don't understand this. I give up.
He called her right the fuck
If
out.
a guy picks me up in certain cars for a date, I'm just not going.
But why? Are you trying to date the car or him?
Like, I'm just not going. Like, I'm sorry, but you can't tell.
If a girl shows up with sweaty armpits on a date, I am not going.
I'm sorry, but you can't tell me if someone pulls up in this. Hold on, let me put it on the screen. Hold on. This Prius, you're no.
Average cost of the MSRP on a Prius LE is 28 grand. You round it up, it's 29 grand. That's for the base model. That's for the fucking base model. That's a $30,000 car. Just saying.
No, I'd rather not go on a date.
Okay, but what if a donkey with sweaty armpits shows up in a Ferrari? Are you going to go on a date with the donkey because it has a nice car?
I'm sorry. I already know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind of person.
I can tell the kind of person you are by the fact that you won't like stop readjusting and adjusting your hair every 5 seconds while in between points, which means you're probably absorbed with the way that you look. And you think that the way that you look dictates how you can treat others. So, banana bread.
And you're going to be...
Jesus Christ, on the motorbike, lady. You cannot use somebody's car to read their mind. What if they have multiple cars? Does that mean they have multiple personalities to you?
If y'all drive these cars, you need to reevaluate yourself because... Anyways, let me show you another car.
Well, she's a fucking star, isn't she? Oh, we're gonna look this bitch up. Oh, baby, we're gonna look this bitch up.
You said because, and then you gave no reason. You are giving incomplete instruction. What if the Prius drivers wanted to listen to you now and reevaluate their life? They don't know why. Because you gave them no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, unless you're...
No, hold the fun bus the fuck up. We're gonna look up her. Did he include... Oh no, is he a sniper wolf? Oh no, is he a sniper wolf? No, Maxim Brady, don't be a sniper wolf.
I'm sorry. I already know the type of person you are. Like, I can tell by the car you drive what kind...
Oh, that's a shame. He pulls sniper wolves. I mean, he's entertaining for the moment. He's actually entertaining and transformative, but he doesn't credit the originals. Oh, that's not good. It's all right. We're going to keep moving.
Do not just assume.
We go. Too hard to be paying for. about your baby.
Drop off my child.
Fine. They are alive. They don't know why. Because you gave them no reason.
Oh, unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on.
As a single mom, if you want to date me, offer to pay for my babysitter. Suck my ass and balls. Holy shit. Suck my balls and ass. Maybe he has multiple cars and decided she was only worth showing up for in a Prius. True that. I have another hilarious one from him, but one on my Instagram. Can we use it? No, not today. I had multiple cars. Andrew, save it, though. We do want to use it. Save it, but just not today, because I don't want to hang up on this guy for too long. That's the kind of girl that wants a man that does $500K minimum. Yeah, so like pricing herself out of the market. I had multiple cars, a little junker sports edition, and a family car. What kind of people was I? Fuck, how dare you have multiple cars? How dare you be doing Everybody should be owning a Tesla. Actually, you can't even say that anymore because Elon Musk doesn't shut his fucking mouth.
That date.
Fine. Stay at home. I don't even know you and that baby and you want me to pay.
Don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not.
Lady, they asked you on a first date. They are not assuming anything about your baby. They don't even know your baby yet. Even you, they don't know you properly yet.
Offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you.
You're pulling it back.
No, you can keep your time. We will keep our money. This economy is too hard to be paying for babysitter and meal on a first date.
And another thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
But
You seem like a fucking treat. You seem just like a joy. Like an amazing human. I'd love to get to know you. I don't know about this. I don't pay for anybody on first dates. I luckily don't have that problem anymore, but that's not the point. I don't pay for anybody on first dates. We don't do that. So why? Let me open that question up to you guys. Do you guys pay for the person you're going out on a first date with? We got a good mix of genders here. Her username is SJ on TikTok. Oh, we coming after her. Can you guys link me? Did he
If a guy picks me up,
show her the new Toyota Prius, right? Do we have her username? I don't like when they cut it out. Okay.
if a guy picks
Hold
me
on,
up in
guys.
certain
Shut up. SJ on TikTok.
Spooky, spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
It's a fucking skeleton. Oh my god. Thank you for the follow. What's going on? Galvas, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? All right. Thank you for finding that. Scriveleaf. And Vincent. Thank you for your channel and your videos. It keeps me to do better with myself after the breakup. Best regards from Poland. Yo, man, I'm glad to help. Glad you're coming out and chilling. Glad you're feeling better. Come enjoy the comedy now.
You want those same guys to pay for her babysitting? Jesus Christ on the motorbike.
And also,
Oh my God.
don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up.
Lady, it's fine. Stay in your house. Don't go out. All these problems are solved if you stay in your house. We don't want to see you.
Can you imagine the level of, I wonder if it's rage bait, but can you imagine the level of entitledness where, like, okay, I am, what's that, 2,000 pounds of bones? Yep, that's a skeleton. Very spooky. Can you imagine? So if I want to date you, I have to pay for your child care, which is your responsibility. And can you imagine if she shows up and then you don't pay for her food? Can you imagine the reaction she would have based on the personality that we've been seeing? I've never had to pay for a first date, but I'm not opposed to it. Every guy I've ever dated has been it's my job to pay for you. Fuck. I mean, that's nice of them. It's a nice thing to do, but I think when it becomes expected, that's where we get in trouble.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K?
Holy shit, that's really loud. Wow, super loud.
Hey, year.
Yes. I mean, if I was you know.
No, that's so cute. No.
Why not?
With inflation in this economy, I absolutely could not.
Wait a minute.
75K is a good amount of money. That's definitely a livable amount of money.
Am I the one who is Delulu or this lady is Delulu? Because I thought the average salary in US is less than 75,000 and they are surviving fine in this economy.
I don't think that he could afford our groceries.
No, it's not me. She is the Delulu one. Thank God. Lady, unless if you are planning to eat caviar in a private jet in your own house, 75,000 is plenty enough to afford groceries.
And I mean, and I'm buying organic, and obviously I'm buying all like grass-fed, grass-finished beef, no seed oils, so no.
This one is not ordinary Delulu. This one is Delulu level 9,000.
So no, we couldn't afford that at Whole Foods. No.
Lady, if you are...
Bro, Whole Foods, I regularly shop at Whole Foods. Like, I don't know, probably every 3 weeks I buy groceries. The bill's only like $200 for 3 weeks of food. That seems pretty good. $200 for 3 weeks of food and drinks, and that's all like organic, grass-fed, high quality. $200 does not seem that much. Is it me? Am I the ridiculous one? It doesn't seem like that much. For 3 weeks of... What's that? So 7 days a week. That's 21 days. What's 200 divided by 21? Like, to me, that seems reasonable. Let's find out. Spooky, spooky. It's $9 a day. $9 a day for food is not that bad.
Broke, just say that. Because if he has 75,000 and you had anything to add on top of that, you will be able to afford Whole Foods. Unless if you have nothing to add, just say that.
No.
No Whole Foods for this guy.
No Whole Foods. We're back at like Publix, like the sale section.
Like Walmart groceries.
Walmart groceries, yeah.
Bro, Walmart has a lot of the same shit that Whole Foods has. Maybe not Whole Foods because they're very brand specific, but like if you go to a Wegmans or I don't know, even a Publix, yeah, like they have a lot of the same stuff for cheaper. Like the same exact brands.
I feel attacked. I ate Walmart groceries. Does that mean I can't date her? Yes! I am happy I cannot.
Yeah, she seems like a fucking treat. As a single mom, the only time I have ever made a man pay for childcare was when he kept canceling dates back to back last second. I finally put my foot down and told him that if he was going to keep canceling after I dropped my daughter off at the babysitter, then he was going to reimburse me the money. Absolutely, that seems fair. That seems fair. I don't know if you guys knew this, but generally people who have more money tend to be, that doesn't mean they always are, they tend to be notoriously cheap. Notoriously cheap. All right, here we go. Here's Princess, what's her name? Is she like sitting here talking about men and how horrible they are? No, she's just look how hot I am. That's her whole thing. Looks like. Ooh, monkey. They chilling. All right.
Is it hard in the current dating market to find a guy that doesn't want to smash right away? Is it hard for you?
Yeah, so I guess what I have is like guys like that I'm a virgin, but they don't want to wait until marriage, which is kind of a problem.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You kind of fucked in 2023 because and it goes both ways, right? Kind of like you got traditional girls that are like want to wait or whatever, but like the guys are like, because here's the thing, there's no way that you're gonna find a guy that's like the guys that are virgins, you don't want them anyway.
Yeah.
But like the days of like a guy being able to be a virgin and still be attractive and find a virgin wife, like those days are done, because guys understand that like if I'm a virgin as a guy, I'm not gonna be as attractive to women. No girl wants a.
I don't know that I've ever heard women think about it that way. Ladies, do you think about that conversation like that? I don't know that I've ever heard people break it down like that. I've heard guys who are like, "Oh, she's a virgin, awesome," right? I can teach her. Like they take that mentality. I don't know that ladies give a shit. Do they? Is that true? We should look into this.
Wants a virgin guy. We'll take virgin girls, but we're not gonna. No girl wants a virgin guy.
Yeah, and I know now that like I mean I don't need to have a virgin guy, and I know the society we live in, and the chances are that you do these.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't.
Far away.
If you have only one place in your
You're so smart, I gotta ask you something.
Okay.
What is one thing women are better at than men? Good luck.
Manipulating men.
That was good. Good job. That was good.
I don't know that I like that answer. I don't know that women are better at men than manipulating men. There's plenty of things that women are better at. Right? But it's hard to break it down to the individual because like it's different for example, I can say that there's plenty of women that I'm better at I don't know, playing the guitar. That's not because I'm a man, right? And there's probably plenty of women who can say, no, I'm better than guitar than he is. That's down to the individual. You can't really. What are women, by and large, because they are women, better at than men are? Having children? I suppose. Seems like something that kind of the low-hanging fruit. But like do you guys know what I'm saying? Multitasking. Is that because they're women? Has that been proven? I don't actually know that answer. Moroccan men are serious about that shit. If you aren't a virgin, you aren't getting married. Come here, man. Men could give a fuck less. Men could give a fuck less.
Spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
It's a fucking skeleton. Yo, Chaos, thank you so much for the sub, dude. Chaos! Chaos! Thank you for the sub! Cheers. Cheers, my friend. Next stream, dueling guitars, Rory versus Lizzie Hale. I'm good. I'm not that good. Chaos, I appreciate your generosity, man. Thank you. I'll have to find it, but I saw an article about how women are better at multitasking. Maybe? I don't know. I genuinely don't have any knowledge on that subject. I'm quite good at multitasking. My partner is not. She's horrible at it. I mean, the second she picks up that phone, she's like, and I'll be like saying something to her like, hey, what do you want to eat for dinner? What am I going to prepare? And she'll like 10 minutes later go, did you say something? She's in her own. It's impressive how focused she can be. TTS is down again. Don't worry, guys. If you spend any beans on TTS and it doesn't work, I just refund everything. Generally, I refund you guys your points a lot. Ask the question on ChatGPT, see what kind of crap they'll come out with. What about women being better at men than It'll be like, I'm sorry, I don't have that information. But here's blah 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 blah. Those like ChatGPT is very good at agreeing. It's a very yes and machine. Is TTS down? It like randomly works. Randomly works, randomly doesn't work. Let me do a TTS. Spooky, spooky. Here we go. Oh, whoops, I said Suki. It appears to be down. It appears to not work. Typically, the female brain processes multiple tasks better than the male brain. Probably part of the reason most sign language interpreters are female. Huh. Never thought about that. No shit.
Men date down?
Yeah.
No.
It's way harder for men to get women than the reverse.
Well, I'll tell you, I've like flirted with guys that I know are out of my league, and they don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah.
So they don't date down.
No, men definitely date down. They just don't date down.
Men date down?
I don't think men think of it as date up or date down. I never... Like, what a weird conversation that we've broken into where they say men date up, men date down, right? Where we're basically ranking people. I never think of it like that. I think of it like, yo, do I like them? Are they cool? Are we compatible? Like, what does dating up or dating down mean? Because, like, for example, the majority of the people I'm going to date, I make more money than. That's because I have my own business and I've spent years building it, etc. That doesn't make me think less of them, right? I have a few degrees. That doesn't make me think less of someone who only has one or two. I don't think of it in terms of that. That doesn't dictate their worth. Their worth is do we align on values? For example, like, I want children. So in the next year or two, you're going to see little Rorys running around. So would I date someone that doesn't want children? No, probably not. But I don't think less of them because they don't want children. I don't think less of them because maybe they worship differently. Dating up involves caffeine. Dating down involves alcohol. Fair enough. Fair enough. I miss coffee. I haven't had coffee in a few weeks. I need to project my standards onto others. Yeah, especially while she's sitting here wearing a low-cut top and that she knows is going to give her attention. So it's like, I could say you're dating down because you use your body to get attention from others on the internet, right? You use body to equal clout. I could say that. To her, that might be, oh my God, how dare you objectify me? For me, it could be like, no, I just don't, I view you as less because you do that. For her, it means, well, if they make less than me. Well, if they're not as hot as I am, because I'm so hot, right? Like, it's that type of shit. Here is what I can say. Here is who I think is, I don't even know a nice way to say it. Here's who I think is less. I shouldn't say less. I don't mean less as a human. See, I can't even quantify it. I can't even put a meaning to it because I don't mean less. Here's who annoys me. Is people who will do anything for attention. Clout. Particularly little clout goblins running around going, oh, give me some clout. Give me some internet attention. Instead of creating value, they create drama or rage bait or things like that. I look down on those people, but I do not think less of them. Right? I do not think their inherent worth as a human is less. Small off topic. I've run through your videos and did not hear your opinion about local speed dating. Ideas for a new episode? I see nothing wrong with speed dating. Could I do an episode on speed dating? I don't even know what I would say. I've never... Let me think about it. Maybe. Speed dating to me, speed dating versus going on first dates, same shit. Will little Rorys have beards? Could you imagine? My child comes out and like fully baked. He's got a beard, he's got a bunch of chest hair, or she has a beard and a bunch of chest hair. And like, yo, Dad, what's up? What it do, Dad? Influencers? Okay, so you could argue that I am an influencer, right? I don't see it that way. When I think influencer, I think like Instagram, taking pictures on a beach somewhere with like a product they give no fuck about, but they want to make the money. But you can make the argument that like, okay, I accept sponsorships from time to time. You could say I'm an influencer, at least on YouTube, not so much on Twitch. And so does when you hear influencer, be honest, chat. When you hear influencer, do you kind of go, okay, whatever? The term itself has become sort of toxic and mired in this bullshit, right? When I hear YouTuber or Twitch streamer or just like streamer, I don't think anything. I'm like, oh, cool. Neat. When I hear influencer, I'm like, oh, fake. What's up, Becca? How are you doing, brother? So I don't know. And think about what she just did. She's like, I'm sitting here, I'm pretty, I got all this makeup on, my tits are out. And this person down here had an opinion. I think this, in her mind, in top person's mind, I think this person is ugly and less than me. So I'm going to attack her, what she looks like, to make me feel better, to post it on TikTok. And this video got 300,000 likes. 300,000 likes because she's just being a judgmental piece of shit.
Down?
Yeah.
No.
It's way harder for men to get women than the reverse.
Well, I'll tell you, I've like flirted with guys that I know are out of my league, and they don't want anything to do with me.
Yeah.
So they don't date down.
No, men definitely date down. They just don't date down.
Men date down?
It took her fucking 3 hours to think of that, and she had to script it out. She's a mean-spirited bitch. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Rom? Yeah, look at this. Every single video is the same. Every video is the same.
And be like, not all men, but then say, get home safe. Safe from what? Ghosts? Dogs? I thought it's not all men.
No, they say get home safe because there's female drivers on the road.
And be
Oh, wait, hold on. Maybe this is parody?
I've got this really cute stuffed animal.
Can you get it?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. 1 second, let me get it.
Yeah, this is her whole thing. Her whole thing is her body. All right, moving on. Not interesting. I'm chilling, brother. I'm chilling. How are you today? Influencers are the social media equivalent of lobbyists. That's so true. That's so true.
Wait, you're
Hello?
Men.
Wait, you're leaving, Kiko?
I'm not rage quitting. It's just it's 12:30.
You can admit it.
I'm hungry. No, I'm not upset at all. It's just.
Do you want to watch a tape clip before you leave?
Not really.
Should we
I
talk
have to,
about
like,
abortion? Do you want to talk about abortion really quick? Just throwing it out. Kiko.
Bye, Kiko. Nice speaking with you tonight. I was being serious.
I just don't understand.
Well, I just drive safe.
Oh, welcome back.
Hi, I'm back again. My problem is not, honestly, I'm more upset with how you've conducted yourself earlier in the podcast. It was very unprofessional, in my opinion.
For giggling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Learn how to conduct yourself properly.
I could say the same to you.
Wait, you're.
That's I guess that's what bugs me about things like this is like their whole thing is being shitty. You know what I'm saying? Their whole thing is being like upsetting people, saying shitty things. It's all rage bait. It's all rage bait.
I mean, some of you wanted older men as well. We didn't judge you for that. We just said, cool, is what it is.
You know why? The reason you don't judge them for wanting older men is because men are more like an asset appreciating in time.
Mm-hmm.
Women are more like a liability that depreciates rapidly with time and
In what way? When you, okay, I can say that about anything and anybody at any time. When you judge something simply for what it looks like, you can say that about anything. You can say that shit about it. I can say that shit about a car. The second I buy a car and start driving it, it loses value. Why? Because it's going to get nicks and cuts. The tires are going to get worn out. The engine's going to get worn out. The mechanical parts of the car that are meant to kind of get worn out over the years are going to get worn out. Its value literally decreases. You can say that about women. You can say that about men. You can say that about this coffee cup. Everything can be subject to... That is, if you value it based on its appearance, right? I could just as easily say, actually, you fucking idiot, they appreciate in value because as they grow in their career, they make more money, and thus they're more eligible, right? They can make more money, they can get new jobs. So I can literally say right there, with one easy example, they appreciate in value. Actually, they appreciate in value because they become better parents, they become more experienced, and that their ability to child rear improves. Thus making them more useful. They're appreciating in value. But the only talking point these fucking guys ever know how to make is, well, they look a certain way, so, well, their tits aren't as nice and firm before, so, they're depreciating in value. I'm like, yeah, and your dick's like a soft banana at your age. So what are you talking about? Just shut the fuck up. Holy shit. God damn. Any guy on that podcast should get a beating. Yeah, they're all, like I said, they're all little clout goblins. There's things that a lot of people will do on YouTube, even on Twitch, that will get them more attention. It will get them more eyeballs. It will. That's why the majority of streamers, not all of them, Sorry, the majority of large streamers are ill-adjusted psychopaths, true narcissists. I've met many of them because I was buddies with one streamer. I shouldn't say I've met many of them. I've met a few of them. And you can just tell how about themselves they are from top to bottom. It's all about them. It's the them show. How do I get more eyeballs on me? That's all they're worried about. So a lot of people are little clout goblins. They need attention, right? They need attention. They don't want it. They need it to be okay with themselves. Here's a question. I want all your opinions. I got an email today from an orchestra because they want money. The development officer signed name and had pronouns she, her beside it. Is this normal now? This is because it was official email. Thoughts if you have any. I think it's just the way the world's going. The pronouns thing, I don't particularly give a fuck about one way or the other. So I kind of just, I shrug. I understand why some people are upset, but I don't necessarily care. So I'm like, whatever. Do whatever floats your boat, just don't come sinking mine. Sigma Grindset Grift. Play up the worst parts of toxic masculinity to isolate guys so you can sell them products. Exactly. Well put. Well said. Men get soft with time. Oh, you bet, brother. Oh, that little soggy little banana is coming your way.
Subconsciously, you're all bothered by the fact that, as you age, your value is declining. So you have to create a psychological superstructure that makes guys feel guilty about wanting younger women.
Imagine being this fucking delusional. Do you not think that women would like a nice, muscly, firm bananaed man? Is it really just a zero-sum game to you that women have no skin in the game? That's it. It's done. It's over. They want nothing to do with what. It's the same thing about value. We run into it again and again and again. This mentality that men only ever want women for how they look. If that were true, this argument might stand. Firm banana. I'll keep this one for later. I'm telling you, nice firm gripping banana.
We can sit back and pursue younger women infinitely. And so you have to make them feel guilty so that they behave and they consider you like when you end up like her. So when you end up 30 years old like her with 2 divorces, you still want to be accessible and appealing to guys like me, when in reality, I travel around the world and chicks will holler at me who are 18, 19, 20, 21.
First off, if this woman hollered at any dude, they would be like, yes. Hello. How are you? Can I take you to Oban Pon? Oh, well, I mean, we only have Panera, all right. Can I take you to Panera? What's up? Hi. Come hang out. I don't give a fuck that she has 2 divorces. I would be concerned for reasons that have nothing to do with what she looks like. That's not a color of their skin type thing, is it? That's a content of their character type thing. You see what I'm saying? Same thing for this dude. The main guy talking, this guy who's trying to make a point and going nowhere with it. If this guy was divorced twice, that would make any woman who wants to seriously date him go, what's going on with that? Divorced twice, eh? You see what I'm saying? But they always bring it back to the same place. It's because you're a woman and because of how you look. I don't have any other talking points. It's just everything's always about how you look. And to, I suppose, bring it to a bit more of a head here. Who wants to date you if you're drop dead gorgeous? Date you. Not fuck you. Date you. If you're drop dead gorgeous. If you have the personality of a boiled egg. Who the fuck would want to date you at that point? It's got nothing to do with how you look. How you look might get you through the door. Who you are is what's going to keep you.
And I could probably do this for another 10 years. And so you realize that here's the biological reality. Once you get past that 30, you start creeping into something called menopause. And menopause is a cold mother.
Let's look this up. Average age of menopause. I don't know exactly how to type it. Like, Menopause can happen in your 40s or 50s, but the average age of menopause in the United States is 51. 20 fucking years later. Not only that, and by the way, you can look this up. Like, enjoy. Not only that, but what does menopause matter? Why did menopause enter the conversation at all? What does that matter? Oh, it's the lighting. Ah, look at that. It's the lighting that's making me red. Okay, I'll fix it later.
Fucking thing.
30.
What's
No, menopause is like 45.
No, it's
No,
not.
after 30, you start creeping into it though. Like
Yes,
your
you have
fertility
early
goes down.
menopause. Yes.
Menopause.
And notice
Menopause
she
is
gets
Menopause. With a bitch, menopause.
when your periods
Menopause.
stop.
No, girl, it's more
It's
than
when your
that.
hormones and everything start changing.
changing.
Hot flash.
I think after 30, my hormones just went up like
Rush,
fucking
it's coming.
crazy. So
Okay, I don't. Can I
But
give an
here's the
example?
problem
Okay.
with menopause, right? So you're
Please enlighten us. I can't wait. Please, man. Tell me a woman about menopause, please. I cannot wait.
you're actually becoming a different person that's less desirable to the guy that you're with, which is why you all should try to be monogamous and faithful to a guy who really loves you and is going to hold on to you.
I don't even have words for how dumb that is. Where's my smart water? I need to combat some of this shit. We also want the full package, someone compatible with our values and stuff, but we're blinded by women's looks. You know this behavioral study that showed we attribute qualities to someone who don't necessarily have them just because they look good. Yes. Agreed. I think part and parcel of that is that there's a degree of like survival within that. Like rosy cheeks means good blood flow and fertility, like things like that. Wide hips means good, a better chance of the child surviving the birthing process. We evolve slower than our culture, than our technology, than all of that does. We simply haven't caught up. The world is moving way faster than we are. This guy's sitting here talking about menopause, though. Like, oh, menopause. If you're going through menopause, you're just, man, you're just kind of a bitch. Just automatically means you're a bitch. That's it, top to bottom. You're kind of a bitch.
Because when menopause shows up, all of a sudden you're in the room, you're like, damn, it's really hot in here. Everybody else in the room like, the fuck? It's cold as shit.
And it
Menopause,
smells.
it's unexplainable. You're becoming an unpleasant person to be around.
He's explaining a hot flash and saying that makes you an entirely different person who is undesirable because you were hot for a few minutes.
He starts trying to max you out. He's like, damn, it's kind of dry in here. It's like sandpaper in this motherfucker. Menopause, vaginal dryness.
Lotion.
He's like, you know what? I think I want to have another kid. You're like, I can't do that. Menopause. So you're
What man in his 50s is trying to have a child with a woman in her 50s? So that means, let's stick with that argument for a second. That means that you are equating the value of a woman completely based on her ability to birth a child. Right? Because what if someone can't have children for a medical reason? What if it's got nothing to do with her age? So that we're able to completely disconnect age from childbirthing rather. So what is that? That makes her a lower value? What if she's a drop dead 10? Like you were saying earlier. But you know, she's beautiful in every way, but she can't have kids. That means her worth is now low. You just fucking adopt. There's a million ways around that problem. There's a million ways around that problem. So it's an artificial problem. It doesn't exist. Or you can take your sperm and do like it's mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. There's a million ways around that problem.
having all of these things that are causing you to rapidly decline. And not only that, your mind and personality can be changing because your hormonal balance is changing. So the way you behave and relate to him is also changing.
Do you know how when men get older and their muscles are harder to come by, and so they start taking TRT, testosterone replacement therapy? Yeah, so like that's your hormones changing, dude. Your value is going down because your hormones are changing.
So you're rapidly declining in value, all the values that the guy seeks. And for that very reason, you should try your best to lock in a guy. Marriage is primarily for the female. The reason
Marriage is primarily for the female. Marriage is historically, marriage has nothing to do with love, guys. Right? Marriage is to do with shared resources and fucking alliances, making sure that England doesn't invade Spain. What are you talking about?
Subconsciously angry that guys want younger women is because you know you won't be young forever. And you want to have a hot girl summer, not realizing that shit is really limited. You better lock in a guy before you turn 24, because after that, low key, people ain't checking for you. It's all right.
24? Who the fuck's trying to settle down to 24? Hi, Saber. How are you? Who the fuck's trying to lock down at 24? I didn't lock down until 31? 30? And my partner's older than me, by the way.
Rap.
But would you agree?
That's not some big... You didn't just, like, score a big touchdown here, my man. Holy shit. So there's that. Avoid these guys at all costs. Jesus Christ. All right, we're turning that into a video. Easy. That's easy content, kids. Easy content. Life starts later and later. Post-school studies. That's true, but people are also living longer. Ironically, they have better marriage success rates when they start later. Yeah, absolutely. I think there's a cultural element to that as well. But wow, that was really dumb. That was really stupid. That was really, really dumb. Oh, banana bread. Let's keep going.
Do you think it's appropriate for you to dress however you like when you're committed to a relationship with a man?
I think you should wear whatever you want because it's all relative. Like, there are hijabi women who will look at our definition of modest garb and consider us whorish. And likewise, I've heard men say that they consider their girlfriend even wearing makeup in a relationship to be them seeking attention from other men. And I feel like if you just use the male gaze as guidance, you're just being controlled.
Haram! So, okay. So you think they...
So he didn't actually have a point, so he just shouted haram. Haram, for those that don't know, is like saying... It's like, the direct translation is like forbidden, like not allowed. Like haram, like you shouldn't do that.
Think they should be able to dress however they want?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I was dating a guy and he said this makes me feel a bit insecure, then I would, like, be amenable to that discussion. But I don't, as a blanket rule, think that, like, what I wear is a reflection of my loyalty to him.
Bars.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that people judge a book by its cover in today's society?
Yes, and like I said, some people judge that in a very...
People have always judged a book by its cover, all of society. Since ever.
Dumb way. And in a way that's a projection of their own insecurity. Same way a guy would look at, like I said, a girl wearing makeup.
I just find it funny when women wear these dresses or these, like, I want to say...
Revealing
outfits, and then they get mad when guys catcall them or hit them up, and it's like, you're wearing it to attract them.
Yeah, I mean, so you think...
Or you're wearing it to feel attractive for yourself. That's always an argument that I thought was bullshit. What he said can be true. I'm not going to say it's never true. But what if, like, the mentality that I put on makeup so that guys find me attractive versus I put on makeup so that I like me, so that I think I'm pretty. You know what I'm saying? A female friend once told me right in the eye, look, whatever you may think, whatever happens, there's only one person for whom a woman wears makeup, herself. Exactly. I think that is, I wouldn't say that that's always true. Like, sure, you put on makeup to get attention. Sure. I don't think it's always that, though, and I don't think it's never that. Like most things, somewhere in the gray area. Never always, never never. Like, it's no absolutes here, right? That's the path to the dark side.
It's okay to dress however you want, even in a committed relationship.
No.
I'm asking.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Would you be, so if your guy told you change, you would not change?
Obviously, in a relationship, you compromise and you do things for the other person's insecurity, but that doesn't mean that I think it reflects on my value. So if that made my boyfriend insecure and I value the way he feels, then maybe I would change, but it's not because I think I have less value dressed in a certain way in a relationship.
I want to get to know her. She seems like she's got her shit together. Besides being on this podcast, maybe she went on this podcast to dismantle a few things, right? But that's... I like her.
Relationship.
Do you think it's really insecurity or more about him trying to make sure that you present yourself in a way where people respect you and don't look at you as an object?
Well, like I said, what do you think of the example of makeup? If my boyfriend were to say, stop wearing makeup, why are you wearing makeup if you have a boyfriend unless you're trying to attract other men? Do you think that's insecurity or valid?
I mean, that does not equate nearly to the same level as dressing provocatively, showing your tits, and having your body out. It's like wearing makeup. It doesn't even
Right,
come
and
close.
like I said, it's relative.
She's right, it is relative. But the argument, I think, is the same. So I think there's context that needs to be introduced here, and there's layers, right? So if a woman's having like her body spilled out all over the place, and you don't feel comfortable with that because you think it's not appropriate, there's a difference between appropriateness and insecurity, right? If, for example, I'm going out with my partner and she's wearing like really tight clinging clothes and a low-cut shirt and she's just spilling out everywhere, I'm like, yo, I don't know that I feel comfortable with you dressing like that. Versus she's going out to a coworker's party and I'm not going, and there's going to be a bunch of guys there, and she's dressing really like scantily clad, and I'm like, oh, God, well, you should put on something more modest. It's because I'm insecure, right? Men have. My problem with these like podcasts like this like to pretend that men have no insecurities ever, like that we're just it's always the woman. How dare you? It's always them. It's not though. A lot of the time it's men. I would argue, perhaps a majority of the time it's men.
Relative, and in certain cultures, they would consider even wearing a tight turtleneck provocative.
Yeah, but we're speaking in general Western cultures. We're not talking about like a restrictive Islamic society or something like that. We're talking about like a general Western culture, right? Common sense. If you're showing your ass, your titties, etc., you're over sexualizing yourself. Enhancing your beauty is, one thing, but like sexualizing yourself is a completely different thing.
Where is that line drawn? And who gets to draw it? It's down to the couple. We've been taught to hide our insecurities. Yeah, absolutely. There's insecurity, and then there's man's security. Men's security.
Let's be honest here.
I've seen a video where a girl walks down the street of Manhattan for 12 hours wearing a white V-neck tank top tucked into jeans.
Yep.
And people say she's asking to be catcalled. Would you consider that a provocative
You know what?
outfit?
I love that you use that example.
You triggered my trap
Because
card.
they did that with a woman that was dressed in a hijab, and they did that with a woman that was dressed provocatively. Even though the woman in the hijab did get catcalled as well, it mitigated the catcall significantly.
Right, but you were saying we should use Western norms as the default, and
Oh, fucking Uno reverse. Uno reverse. She got him. This is over. It's over. The argument's over. She won.
the white t-shirt and jeans is the default, not the hijab, and now you're advocating for the hijab.
I'm not advocating for the hijab. I'm saying we're taking two extremes here, and I'm saying when you dress extremely modestly, it reduced the amount of catcalls significantly.
No shit. Who's the one that does the catcalling in the first place? Who's the one that does the catcalling in the first place? The men? Interesting. What does that say about us?
So that standard outfit, white t-shirt, jeans, she just happens to have curves. Is that provocative?
Here's the thing.
Should she dress like that if she has a boyfriend?
That adds even more credence to what we're saying, because even if you dress regularly, guys are going to catcall you. So wouldn't it behoove you to think, damn, if I dress provocatively for real, then that's going to be even worse.
Right, and that default outfit.
Yeah.
If
Does this guy understand he's arguing against himself?
her boyfriend said, don't dress like that, would you consider that operating out of insecurity?
No, that's operating out of reality. Do you think it's appropriate for you to...
A thing can exist in reality and still be insecurity. Men being insecure is reality. She so thoroughly dismantled his argument top to bottom, he doesn't even realize he lost. He doesn't realize completely top to bottom he lost. Good golly God. Good golly wally doodle all the day. All right, let's get to the next one. Yeah, she stayed calm. She stayed relaxed. She was like, no, man, I'm not falling for it. Because you know what these guys do is they get a bunch of guys on this podcast and then a bunch of girls. And what happens is as soon as the girl shows any resistance, all the guys start shouting her down. Then she becomes insecure and like withdrawn. She's like, oh, no, what do I do? They dismantle by shouting. They don't dismantle by like logic and reason. Hi, Polly. How are you? I have got catcalled in a Gore-Tex coat zipped up. My neck was covered at uni. I was looking like a 12-year-old. Dude, men, I think, don't recognize how often they can be the problem. Men don't recognize how often they can be the problem. I think the good men do. The good men. You know, and they're out there. They are. So I'm supposed to wear a potato sack and make it look good, but not too good. That's right. Yeah, Scrappy, you gotta take it easy. Take it easy, girl. You can be looking good. You can't look like a snack though, like French fries.
You know what, babe? I put your.
You know what, ladies? How about this? I'm gonna give you guys an analogy. If you don't understand this, I fucking give up. All right? Okay. There's a candy store. All right? This candy store is highly desired. Everyone wants to go.
I hate when they put music behind it.
The women are allowed in at 18 years old. The men, however, can't go into this candy store until they're 35, have $100,000 saved up, and been going to the gym consistently for 5 years. Right? So, as you can see, the women go in, 18 years old, no line. On the guy side, there's a line around the fucking corner. Right? So the guys, every now and then, 2 or 3 guys hits that number, 35 years old, $100,000 saved, the gym, etc. They let them into the fucking candy store, right? You've been in there chilling, figuring out, oh, I like this aisle, I like chocolate. Some of y'all figure out you like chocolate. Some of you guys like white chocolate. Some of you guys like Tootsie Rolls, which are disgusting, but whatever. Some of you guys figure out you don't like candy corn. Some of you guys do like candy corn. But at some point, you start to stick in the aisle that you like. You figure out what candy you like. You've been there for a bit. You know the candy store very well, right? You know what aisles to stay away from, which aisles to go to. The 5 guys are let in. Bang! They go crazy. They're swinging on the fucking rafters. They're eating all the candy. They're eating Tootsie Rolls that you guys left there 5 years ago because you just realized this shit is disgusting. And then on top of that, dudes are outside screaming, yeah, eat that candy. Woo! Cheering for them. They're going nuts. Right? You, on the other hand, you've been there for 10 plus years. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? So you pull these guys aside, like, yo, what's wrong with you, bro? Like, why are you eating all this candy? And the guy looks you in the face and says, you didn't have to bust your ass to get in here. Shut up. I'm going to have as many pieces of candy as I want. And that's what women don't understand.
I'm going to let him finish this point before I say anything.
Men have to bust their ass to get into the candy store. You don't. So how are you going to tell them how many pieces of candy you can eat?
What is the candy store, though?
You know what?
That's what I'm just thinking. Like, what is the candy store? Dating? The dating pool? That's funny. The top comment says, bro said a whole lot of nothing. I agree with that. All right, these lights are blinding. Hold on, we're going to turn these down a little bit. I don't care if I'm a little red. It's fine. She said, what the fuck was the candy store about? What? I was waiting for a point. I guess he meant that the candy store was the dating pool, but it's like, no. It's not. You don't have to have $100,000 and a six-pack to date people. Most people don't have those things. But the world keeps on spinning, doesn't it?
I mean, you got 100+ men telling you here that they prefer women to have lower body counts.
all of them are delusional.
This is the quintessential example of what I mean when I say female standards are respected and supposed to be adhered to, whereas male standards are considered delusional. Let me ask you a question. Would you say that in general, most women prefer a man taller than themselves?
Yeah, that's true.
Would it be fair to say that in general, women prefer a man that makes more money than them?
Yes, I guess some, yeah.
In general. Would it be fair to say that women want a guy that is...
I want a chick that earns more money than me. I don't want them to be taller than me, but I'm already pretty short. I'm a short king. I don't know if you guys knew that. I'm a solid 5'8".
more confident and ambitious than themselves?
Yeah, those things, yes.
Okay, what if I said that women are delusional for these inherent standards?
I don't think it's delusional to have those standards.
Stop the show right there. I don't think it's delusional that they want women that have low body counts.
Yeah, but why?
Hold on, stop the show.
The difference is that. Okay, hold on. I need to listen to this again.
I mean, you got 100+ men telling you here that they prefer women to have lower body counts.
The problem with that argument is that it's not a man-specific argument. How many? Do you want to know that your partner slept with 1 million people? No. I don't know that gender comes into the situation at all. 5'8" is average. Is it? I hope it is. That's good to hear. I'll take it if it is. 5'8" is definitely not short. I feel like it's short for. I don't know. Most guys I know are like over 6 feet. I'm a short little guy. You should see Babe. Babe is very tall.
Men and women are not the same. Women like attention. Men want sex. So my thing is, a man is capable of having sex with other women while
Oh, it's so loud. Hold on, guys.
still loving his girl the same.
You're actually saying that in a relationship, it's okay for men to go and explore other options, but we have to be happy with you and not explore options.
Absolutely. Closed on your end, open on my end, and I think there should be honest between the two.
Why? Why would anyone agree to that?
You can't just go throwing that thing around. I spoke to Dan Bilzerian. Yeah, I'm sick of you asking to finish your long, boring answers that are the same answer every time we ask you a question. Even Dan Bilzerian last week told me to my face, "So fucking what, clown? Here you are on the show. I can turn you off as well." Just turn these clowns off. See you fellas, grow up, ring us back when you're 30 and you've got half a brain. You're not running around being led by your own dicks. Bye-bye. See you later. Turn them off.
Men and women are not the same.
I like that he is like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't like that he didn't address the argument. I like logical debate. I do. But maybe, I don't know. I didn't see the context of the rest of the video. So maybe there was more like, all right, we've asked this clown the same fucking question 10 times. He's not answering. So maybe they're like, all right, you're not going to have an actual honest debate. We're not, we're done. Okay. I have one more video for us. And then I think bananas, Let's do this one. And chat, away with you. And let's see this. Let's see this. This is low budget stories. Life of a retail. Okay.
Spooky,
Yo.
spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton.
It's a skeleton. Hi, Rory. Do you think, first off, thank you for the follow. Hi, Hypno. Welcome to stream. Do you think that videos like that are harmful for men and women's perception of the real world? Absolutely. Entirely. And thank you for asking that, because one of the reasons that we talk about things like this on the stream from time to time is because I like dismantling those types of arguments, right? We just talked about one where they were saying that women were going down, so men want women to dress more conservatively. And what the woman had said was like, okay, but like who gets to decide that? And B, the larger argument is, if women are wearing like jeans and a t-shirt, but she happens to be curvy and she's walking down the street getting catcalled, why are we not pointing out the catcalling as the unacceptable behavior instead of the fact that the woman happens to be curvy and she happens to be wearing a t-shirt and jeans, right? Instead, the argument is she should have to wear baggy clothes to cover up her natural body, right? That's different than don't dress like, don't have yourself spilling all over the place, like don't have your ass hanging out and your tits hanging out, but that's talking about appropriateness culturally. I could just as easily say I shouldn't wear really tight-fitting pants that show off my dick bulge. You see what I'm saying? It's the same thing, but they constantly make it a man versus woman argument when it's like, well, hold on. Why are men catcalling women? That's not appropriate. But we're talking about what the woman's wearing and saying, well, that's not. Well, no, that she's getting catcalled because of that. Andrew, thank you for the compliment. Take it easy, man. Have a good day. We're doing just a reminder, guys. We're tomorrow. We are streaming at night. We're doing a 5 p.m. stream. That's 10 p.m. in the UK. And if you guys want to join the Discord, !Discord for the new friends that we've found today, welcome to the stream. My grandparents used to tell me stories about how men or women came up respectfully and asked to share a drink and would take off their hats and leave if there was no interest. Times have changed. Times have fucking changed, man. Times have changed in a big way. And Hypno, welcome to the stream. How'd you find us today? Times have changed, friends. I agree my ex was allowed to wear whatever she wanted as long as she was wearing it for herself and not for others. Yeah, I think that is a reasonable, everyday, normal human take. I think where we get into trouble, and what the video was saying earlier was like, well, what's the difference between appropriateness and insecurity? Like, you don't want me to wear this because you're afraid that it draws male attention versus you don't want me to wear this because it's not appropriate to wear. You know what I'm saying? I think to a degree, that's a conversation you have with your partner. Because for me, it might be totally, I don't give a fuck what my partner wears as long as I'm not embarrassed by what they're wearing because it's not appropriate. I don't care. Wear whatever you want. You're going out to that party, you want to wear a tight-fitting dress, go nuts. I don't give a shit. If you cheat on me, you cheat on me. There's not, like, what the fuck am I going to do about that? If you do it, I leave. There it is. There's the boundary. And there's the door. And if you break the boundary, you meet the door. It's that simple for me. It's that simple. And maybe I have that because I've been cheated on by a fiance before. A different fiance. Raise their hats. Sorry, not native English. You literally mean raise their hat. Like, they tip their hat. Yeah. Mademoiselle, or they take their hat off and they like put it over their chest. Will you favor me with a cup of tea? Do you think things will ever bounce back the other way? Generally speaking, on a historical level, history is doomed to repeat itself again and again and again. Yeah, tipping your hat's just like, ma'am. Raising your hat is, you literally, you take your hat off. I mean, I've heard that when things go to one extreme, they eventually kind of even out. Yeah, most things, history, it's very true. History kind of just does this over and over and over again. I was at the mall the other day buying some new shoes. And I was at the mall the other day buying some shoes, and I saw someone in overalls. It was like a girl wearing overalls and like a t-shirt, like a crop top. And I'm like, wow, overalls are back, huh? Wow. Our call a couple of weeks ago really helped me a lot. Thanks, Rory. I'm the guy from New Jersey with the ex that went to college. Oh, yeah. What's up, dude? Good to have you here, man. If they want to cheat, they will, whether it's in a tight-fitting dress or a 20-year-old sweater. I'd rather have the 20-year-old sweater. That's got to be nice and comfy. All right, we're going to do one last video. Are you all ready? Spooky, spooky, very spooky. What's that? It's a skeleton. I think our new mascot needs to be a skeleton. All right, friends. This is Life of a Retail Employee by Low Budget Stories. Let's go.
Morning, y'all. Morning. Good morning, everybody. Morning.
Bro, this is like me when I worked at Best Buy years and years and years ago. This is a mood from top to bottom. Even this like this Chad boss, not this one.
Morning.
Good this morning, guy right everybody. Here. This is 100% the manager. 100% like the general assistant manager. That's this guy.
Morning.
This one is the guy who works at like the Geek Squad desk, and he really wants to get promoted, and he's like a key holder, and because he has keys to the store or like keys to, I don't know, special parts of the store, getting items, whatever, he's the one that like lords the power over other people and thinks he's a manager, but he's not, and he can't write anybody up. That's this guy.
Oh no, not Brian. Please.
Yeah, Brian. Yeah, that guy.
Don't make him work next to me.
What's up, Wojak? Looks like we are working together today.
Morning, Jimmy. Nice. That makes the day bearable.
How is your crypto doing?
Yep. Life becomes art. Art becomes life.
I stopped spending my salary on it because otherwise I can't afford to pay rent and food.
Understandable. Remember back in 2021 when people like you and me could actually escape the rat race with crypto?
Yeah, I remember David getting a good profit and leaving this store.
David was a cool guy. He was always so fast with filling up the shelves.
I'm not even gonna lie, guys. This is full disclosure. I did crypto for a short period of time back in 2021. I didn't know anything about it. I treated it just like it was trading stocks. Okay, I got lucky. And made 30 grand off of crypto. I got super lucky, and I took that money, and I tossed that shit right in the bank, right in the savings account. And I never touched it again. I got lucky. And you know what I did with my crypto account? I had a panic attack and closed it. I'll never go back. Only crypto I've ever done is cryptozoology. Nice.
A real brother who has made it out of
This is Janine. She works at the store. She's kind of that one girl that everybody wants to fuck.
here. Anyway, I don't want to work here for the rest of my life.
See?
I'm
Called
glad when I finally get my degree in economics.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, this place is no good for us. There is literally no reason to work here except for the money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, let me get some of that Janussi. I farmed Bitcoin when I was 10. I was like, what the fuck? In a month, I only did $2. I bet you're kicking yourself now, man. I have crypto still, about 100K at the peak. I had 100K at the peak. Nice. Doge. I can't remember if it was Dogecoin. I don't remember which one. I'll have to look. I'll look it up, what it was at the time. I don't remember.
All my groceries so expensive. Sorry. You heard me. I do not accept the prices of these groceries.
I'm sorry, I cannot do anything for you. I don't make the prices.
I want a 30% discount. Now.
I'm sorry, ma'am, that is not possible. These prices are fixed.
Bro, even the AI voice is getting pissed off. I'm sorry, ma'am. She was assigned to aisle 3, and that is where she fell for me. That's like a Yellow Card song. Yellow Card's still around? They still make music? I don't know where that wallet is, but $2 of Bitcoin in 2008 is probably a lot now. I can't even imagine how much it is now. It's far less, but I'll hold on and see what happens. It's a gamble. Always was. Bro, if we could go back in time and get some of that, life would be different.
Do you know who you are talking to? I know the CEO.
Can't you ask him about the prices then?
How dare you speak so smartly to me? I am a customer.
Miss, can you please decide if you want to pay or not, because there are people in line.
I'm going to count to 3, and if I don't get any discounts, I'll start screaming.
You count to 10, bitch. Get out of here. Jesus Christ. And customers like this exist, guys. I don't know if you guys ever had the misfortune of working retail, but customers like this absolutely exist. Years ago, I was a manager of a GameStop. That was after Best Buy. They hired me right out of Best Buy. Like, I remember a GameStop manager that I knew, I was like buddies with. He walked in one day. He was looking for a new computer screen monitor. And he was like, do you hate it here? And I'm like, yeah, this sucks. He's like, all right, you want to come like work at GameStop? And I was like, will you pay me more? He's like, yeah, how much do you get paid? And it was like, I don't know, $13 at the time. And he was like, yeah, I'll pay you 14. I'm like, and I get to be a manager? He's like, yep. I guess peace. I put in my 2 weeks that day. Then I worked at GameStop for years. But then people come into GameStop and they're like trying to trade. They haggle constantly. They bring in like an old copy of some fucking esoteric baseball game that never did that well. We have 300 copies of them pre-owned in the back. And they're like, yeah, so hey, how about $30 for this? I'm like, brother, this game is worth $2. We have 300 copies of this game. Literally. It's like MLB The Show 2008. We have so many copies of this game, we don't need it. And they're like, come on, man. I bought it for $40. I'm like, then you're a fucking fool.
Miss, please, there are children in the line.
1, 2, 3.
Oh god, another Karen treating her like shit. This is your chance, Wojak. Show them your masculinity.
Go get them.
Sorry, sir. Could you please tell me where I can find milk?
Sure. It's just around that corner. Right next to the coffee.
Still can't find it. Can you grab me by the arm and take me there, please? Speaking of retail life, I decided my coworker is extremely toxic. She tries to gaslight me regularly. She's stuck in the respect your elders. You have to listen to me because I'm older than you. Oh, no, we don't do that. The kicker is she told me her daughter blacked her son-in-law's eye. Oh, okay. Gave him a black eye and broke his nose on 2 different occasions. She was proud of her daughter for it. Like, what the fuck? You're okay with your daughter abusing her spouse? Whoa. Okay. That escalated. Price of Bitcoin in 2010 was 7 cents. Someone should do the math on that. If it was 7 cents in 2010 and versus how much it is now, how much would $2 of how much would it have appreciated?
Okay, can you show me?
Of course. Here it is, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, time to help her now.
Hello, young man. Can you show me where I can find the pizzas?
Of
Walmart has
course I
pizza?
can.
Sorry, Wage Mart? Legally distinct Wage Mart has pizza? I like how they put pizza in front of like the Reese's and stuff.
Here it is.
Thank you so much, dear.
Can you show me where I can find the vegan products?
General store manager Brad Shag got to her first. If you have $2 of Bitcoin in 2010, you would have about $1 million now. Oh, that's upsetting. That's upsetting.
Did you hear about the toilets yesterday? Joyce didn't clean them.
Really? Was it that?
Ask at the nuclear disposal service girl.
Oh my god, men are so gross at the toilet. Eu era en real gentleman nowadays.
I love the accent. That's great.
Hey man, I'm signing off. Good luck this afternoon.
Oh no, you're leaving? Who is going to take over your shift?
You know who that is. You know who that's the key holder.
Great.
Good luck, mate.
Hey.
Oh.
Do you mind if I sit here?
What's up, Janine?
No problem. How are you?
No problem. We were just about to leave because our break is over. Are you ready, Wojak?
Dude, please go already. I'll catch up.
You can come with me now or you'll be too late.
It's better if you go now, bro.
I'm gonna write you up, Wojak. Piece of shit.
Ryan.
Okay, I'm going to the manager. I do not accept this behavior.
See, what did I say? What did I fucking say? This is the guy.
Dude.
Either you come now or I'll take it to the manager.
He's just trying to get some puss. I get it. I get it. I understand.
Excuse me. Can you show me where the burgers are?
Of course. I'll take you there.
This is so well made. This is so fucking well made. It's crazy. I like how this guy's still there. He's still chilling. He's still hanging out. Just what he's got in his car. He got some cornflakes. We've got some bananas. I can't tell what they look like. Pancake mix. Scarier than a lot of horror movies for real. Mm-hmm. Yep. Top to bottom. I've never worked at anything like a Walmart before. I've never worked this kind of retail. It's always like electronics retail. I will never do that again. Oh, he's cruising for some... He's cruising for a baddie.
You little piece of shit.
What are you guys doing? Brian, why are you pooping with the door open? This
That's manager, let's call him Phil. Manager Phil. Got caught shitting on the toilet. Texting on the toilet.
Cannot be tolerated. Wojak, get back to your unit, and Brian, please don't do this again. You were lucky that our manager came in. I would have hit you after you opened that door.
Dude, what is your problem? Why are you acting so childish? You are like 34, right?
You cannot make fun of me like that. You know what my problem is? I see you looking at Alice all the time.
Oh, it's Alice. I said it was Janine. I wasn't close at all. She looks like a Janine, though. You got to give that to me, chat. She looks like a Janine.
You mean Alice the cashier?
Yes, I just want to let you know that she is mine.
What? She doesn't even know you.
The same goes for you.
I'm just looking at her because she is the only attractive coworker out here.
And
there's always one. There's always just one. I worked at Walmart. I hated it. The employee discount was crap. The customers were assholes. Management was useless. Yeah, man. They don't give a fuck. I mean, this video is doing an excellent job at showcasing how bad those conditions really are, and how like defeated and sad and depressed the employees generally are. We should ask. Babe used to work at a Walmart. We should ask him.
she's mine. She just doesn't know it yet. I'm her knight. I watch over her and keep her safe.
Milady.
Are you mental?
Don't make fun of me or I'll beat you.
Try it, bro.
One more step and I'm going for it.
Try me. I guess Alice will find you very manly if you fight.
Alice will finally see that I'm not someone to mess with.
Are you talking about me?
Oh.
Who are you again?
Babe, are these guys bothering you?
I don't know. Are you?
If you hit me, I'll start screaming, sir.
And his name was Bobby Big Dick. All right, this was an excellent, excellent, excellent YouTube video, guys. Make sure you guys give this a follow, give it a like. Yeah, here you go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Funny as shit. We're gonna check out some more of these. This is really funny. All right, friends. That's it for me for today. I got a little bit of a busier day today, so I got to get this ball rolling. Worked at a Toys R Us. I was the doorman on Black Friday. Had to count the number of people coming in and then shut the door on the rest. What the fuck? Really? Really? That's a little rude. All right, friends. Let's raid out. Who are we going to raid out? Let's do this person. We like to give everybody a raid when we can. Sir, if you hit me, I'll start screaming, sir. May I take your head, sir? All right, friends. You know the deal. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing a night stream. We're starting at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's 10 p.m. in the UK. And I'll see you then. All right. Bye-bye.